My name is Trudy. I am a hypnotherapist and it's my mission to help you get rid of your negative behaviors and help you achieve your dreams quickly and easily. Yes, it is graduation season, guys. Congratulations whether your child is graduating from kindergarten, elementary, middle school, or high school, or your child is about to embark on their different journey of life, done with education and stepping a stone in their real life where they're going to find out how to make money, have a family, and move on to their own life. Sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult because it's a bittersweet moment. It's difficult because it's hard to see our child as a parent to move on to a different realm of life, because now we know that it feels empty, doesn't it? Yes, I feel sometimes that feeling of feeling empty. However, it is amazing. They are moving up. Whether they are transitioning from elementary to middle to high school, or from high school to college, every journey, every milestone has its own benefit. Yes, we have to make some adjustments. That is normal, right? Change is the only normal thing in our life. And we know it more than ever before after COVID that change is the normal, is a new normal. And yes, as we know, change is possible and it happens all the time. So the more we accept, the better it feels. And let's talk about a few simple ways, simple strategies, powerful strategies that can help you transition, towards this empty nest syndrome. So let's get started, guys. Empty nester, as we all know, when the nest is empty, it gives you the feeling your home is empty. And I have a different metaphor and I look at it differently. In my opinion, what happens is because your child is leaving from your home, your child is the one that you have poured your heart and soul. He's your strength. He's your power. He is everything to you, or she is everything to you. So when that pillar is peeled away from your life, it feels that you are unsteady. All of a sudden, that stability is gone, and that gives you empty feeling. So yes, I know empty nester is a very widely used term. I feel that because now you feel you really don't have any special goal to live towards. You don't have to take your child to college, to school, or to any practices. It takes away your role. You're not as important as before, and I think that causes that empty feeling in your heart. And that is my understanding. That is my feeling. That's what happens. So I think in my newsletter, I've talked about 8 different strategies how you can overcome that feeling of empty nesters. It talks in very detailed way what you can do and how you can approach it, right? Here on this episode, I want to break it down. Things that you can do, things that you can avoid, and how you can empower your relationship. So those 3 categories I want to talk about. Let's talk about first things that you can do for that time that you have a lot, because you have been spending a lot of time with your child, whether that's taking him or her to school, to activities, all of that. Now you have an extra chunk of time, and you figure it out exactly what you are planning to do in that chunk of time. It makes things easier. For example, rekindle your relationship with your loved ones, whether that's your parents, your friends, your spouse, either one or all of them, because now you have more time. And just like those simple moments, and if I had to think about mine, I want to rekindle my relationship with my mom, because I remember when I moved to a different state, my mom was so upset and she was sad, and I think she felt that empty nester syndrome. And here I am so excited, and I couldn't understand her grief. I had difficulty understanding her grief because I was so happy to move out of that state because I had different life that I wanted to plan. Now I can understand my mom better. And I think I'll have a different relationship with my own mother. So you guys tell me, what are you planning? How are you planning to cope that empty nester syndrome? Whether you have a spouse or a friend or loved ones, because all of these times you were able to focus on your child and you didn't pay enough attention or attention that you would like to pour in towards your marriage or relationship. Now it's time. You can actually spark interest in many activities as well. Yes, in relationship is one. There are a lot of hobbies that I know I wanted to actually pursue on, and I just didn't have enough time. So I'm also thinking about pursuing some of my hobbies that I wanted to. A lot of people are very keen on getting a pet, whether it's a dog or a cat or your other favorite pet. That also helps you to give your love to somebody who needs your love. Let's talk about what you shouldn't be doing. For example, I talked about pursuing a hobby. So if your hobby is something where you need an extra room in your home and you're the one who's emptying your son's closet and taking over that closet right after he leaves or she leaves, I don't think it's a good idea, because that's also something very major that requires a lot of emotional burden on you. So I would recommend that you take upon that kind of challenge immediately. Give yourself some time. That's some time you really need and everybody needs. And I talk about empty nester as if it's a bad feeling. How about you look at it as a beautiful feeling? Because the reason why you feel empty, because you have spent that energy in your child. I think that's really, really important and crucial here, guys. What is going to happen is, yes, we can plan all kind of activities, all kind of hobbies, and rekindle relationship here and there. What happens to the relationship that you have built for a really, really long time, right? And I don't think it goes anywhere down south if you take appropriate action. In my opinion, I think that relationship can grow, cultivate, and actually become better. I'll give you an example. I know somebody, a mom and dad, they have both of their kids out of their home for over, I think, 10 years, and now they have better than ever relationship with them. Even though they are quite successful, they both have their own jobs and they're doing whatever they need to do. However, they have set aside a time every single week, even though they all, three of them, mom and dad and two kids, they are in different part of the world. They set aside a time that works for all four of them. They sit down, just have a chat, a video chat or something like that, and they make sure they bond with each other. I think bonding is important. What is not important is what did you eat and how did your day go by. Yes, it is important, but talking about some core values, just simple understanding of each other. Like when you are just talking to your child when your child was at home, learning about him or her, the emotions, the little nuance that creates the change in the tone of your child, all of that is really, really important. And I think that is the one that is the core of building the relationship and making it better. So yes, it requires a lot of modification. It requires understanding from parents as well and from the child as well, because every family is different, right? Every family has a different value. Sometimes the child feels okay talking once a week, twice a week, or every day. Whatever works the best for you, figure out a plan. And you can change that plan all the time, that's okay. But having some kind of a strategy, some kind of a routine is quite necessary. You can meet them, they can come to you and rekindle that relationship, bring it, change it to a different level. So that person, that little child of yours is your friend now, and you're able to learn from your child, your friend. And I think, in my opinion, it's really important, it's necessary, and I'm excited. And stick with your routine, and you can change your routine provided it's okay for both of you. However, it's so important to stick with a routine. I know many parents who have done it successfully, and I know many parents who have not done it successfully. So I know you want to be successful. I know you want to do well, and I know you want to grow your relationship. So yes, it is possible. It requires a little bit of work, but what in life doesn't require work? I think anything can require work, and it's okay for us to put in a little bit of energy in our loved ones, isn't it? Come up with a new ritual that works, and I think rituals are so important, and this might be your new ritual. So guys, let me know, what are you thinking? What works better for your family? And leave a comment down below. And one more thing that I want to talk about. Yes, we have many strategies, and sometimes our heart just doesn't want to give up and doesn't want to give in. And yes, that's where hypnosis can also help. It helps you to realign your values. It helps you to realign your older thoughts. You are putting in effort towards your hobbies. That means that you're not missing your son and you feel guilty. And all of these feelings can be properly being managed by hypnosis. And if you really need any help, please contact us down below. You have all of those information information down below. So to wrap it up, guys, we talked about quite important topic today. We talked about celebration. We talked about how our young adults feel comfortable moving forward to their own lives. At the same time, how we can actually feel that hole, how we can rekindle the spark for us, and how we can help other people with our skills, and how we can build that relationship so we can move forward. And not only it's like, oh, I want to, because I don't have my son or daughter with me, I have something else to do. It's not like that. Yes, I'm doing all of those things at the same time. I'm also building my relationship with my child. I think that's so important. I would love to know what you're doing for your child, your son or daughter. What are you doing for your own self? And let us know if we can provide any other information, any other topic that fancies you. Until next time, my friends, have a wonderful time with your children, with your loved ones, because life is beautiful. See you next time, guys.
Stop smoking, lose weight, or stop anxiety online with renowned master hypnotherapist Trudy. That's right. People throughout the United States have attended Trudy's life-changing stop smoking, weight loss, or anxiety hypnotherapy sessions. And now you can attend them too online. That's right, in the comfort of your own home or office.
Hey Trudy, thank you so much for the work that you do. I am so honored and so pleased to have worked with you. In just the 6 sessions that we did, I was able to break through layers and layers and layers of conditioning and trauma that I had been trying to resolve for years prior to meeting you. And within just 1 or 2 sessions, we were able to resolve it right away. So thank you, Trudy. I really appreciate you.
With Trudy's unique hypnosis approach, you are in control. You hear, move, concentrate with ease and without the effort. You experience powerful modalities such as hypnosis, guided visual imagery designed to destroy bad thoughts, cravings, compulsive emotional behaviors, and most importantly, put you back in control. Trudy's hypnosis sessions are hosted on a platform called Zoom that is HIPAA compliant. It provides you the same privacy and security that you would have as if you were doing a telemedicine appointment with your private physician. This provides you the perfect medium, plus your favorite chair, and yes, online virtual sessions are as effective as in person from the comfort of your home or office. Join the thousands who have turned to the #1 hypnotherapy method for creating healthy habits from losing weight, stopping smoking, reducing anxiety, and more. And yes, our program is not only for adults, but for children as well. And schedule your consultation today